I managed to clear tier 112 yesterday, with almost 2 minutes left on the clock. Chewiebro here. That was a lucky clear. This is a baseline run where the map was just average. If you're pushing past hundreds, you don't need to see a lucky pylon. You need to see how the build handles a standard grind. The biggest mechanic to track in the tower is the 2 minutes ambush timer. Every 2 minutes, an elite pack drops on you. Instead of letting them surprise you, I want you to watch how I use them as a battery for the build. At 8 minutes mark, you'll see me actively hunting for an elite pack and a pylon before the spawn happens. I'm trying to time my engagement so the ambush joins an existing fight, giving me the density I need to reset my golems faster via Decrypify and Ahu rune procs. At 6 minutes mark, I was stuck fighting 2 lone elites. As a golem necro, low density actually slows us down. When the ambush hit, it gave me the push I needed to finish them off and keep the momentum. At 4 minutes mark, I do the same thing again. Pay attention to the timestamps I have put in the description. Watching how these packs are integrated into the run is the key to managing your cooldowns. Another layer to manage is the pylon architecture. You're guaranteed exactly 4 pylons in a tower run, unlike the pit where you don't have the pylons. In this run, I'm briefly showing how I time these distractions to bridge the gap between ambush waves. I won't go into which pylons I skip or the mastery goblin logic today, as I'm planning a dedicated tower versus pit video to break these down properly. For now, just focus on how I'm using those pylons windows to stabilize during the timer spawns. This clear isn't flashy and it isn't a speed record. It's just a solid look on how the build performs when you're paying attention to the clock. Check the timestamps, try using the ambush as a battery in your own runs, and let me know if it helps you push a few more levels. Let's get to the footage.
Reality is not a photograph, it is more like music, a flowing, vibrating field of energy and patterns that we translate into sights, sounds, textures, and thoughts. And here's the strange part. The deeper physics goes, the more it reveals that what we call solid or real is mostly space, mostly emptiness. So what are you then, a skin-encapsulated ego? Or an unfolding process of the universe itself, looking back at itself? You see, reality is not something you look at, it is something you are. Reality is not a photograph. It is more like music, a flowing, vibrating field of energy and patterns. And here's the strange part. It is something you are. You see, reality is not something you look at. It is something you are. It is more like music. A flowing, vibrating field of energy and patterns that we translate into sights, sounds, textures, and thoughts. And here's the strange part. The deeper physics goes, the more it reveals that what we call solid or real is mostly space, mostly emptiness. So what are you then, a skin-encapsulated ego? Or an unfolding process of the universe itself? You see, reality is not something we look something you